Good morning, friends. It's Miss Cindy again, and I'm excited about our video today because I'm going to try and keep some of the things we normally do short because we have some really fun things to do today. Very interesting book and one of my favorite subjects. We're kind of condensing it into 1 week, but I normally do this over 3 weeks. It's all about the amazing body that God had given you and how it operates. So we are, first of all, want to say good morning to each of you. I want to say good morning to Giovanni and Corey and Robbie and Miranda, Bentley, Chance, Theen, Declan, Ethan, Mason, Braden, Kaylee, and Bradley. I hope you're all getting a chance to watch today because it's going to be a fun lesson today. Just going to go over our calendar really quick. We don't want to forget how to tell our time and where we're at. So, of course, it is the month of May. It's the 5th month if you're writing it by numbers, May. And the date today that I am doing this video is the 20th. It is 20, Wednesday, May 20 of 2020. Lots of 20s today. We would write that 5/20/20. So, okay, we're just going to keep moving then because I'm going to start off with a short story and then go to a song, an action song, so we can use our bodies this morning, a couple of letter sounds, and then another amazing story. So this one is one of my absolute favorite books ever because it tells us about how God made you very special. It is called Designed by God, so I must be special. And I want you to know how special each one of you are, even though I can't see you in person right now. But you are very, very special. And it's written by Character Builders for Kids. So it's not a specific author, it's by a group of people. Title page, designed by God, so I must be special. Dedicated to all God's handcrafted gifts of life, his children. God gave me my eyes so that I could see all the beautiful things around you and me, like turtles and goldfish and little bugs galore. And when my very best friend comes knocking at my door, there are butterflies of every color, bunnies, frogs, and puppies too, rainbows, kittens, and candy apples, just to name a few. He gave me my ears so that I could hear all the many sounds both far and near, like the robin in her nest who sings night and day, and when my mom says, I love you in her very special way. There's that sweet lullaby she sings to me each night as she gently tucks me in bed or turns out the light. That might be your dad, it might be your grandma, lots of special people in our lives to do special things for us. He gave me my nose so that I could smell all of Grandma's goodies and other things as well, like sugar-coated rainbow chunks and marshmallow delight, or caramel candy popcorn, which is yummy to my bite, and the smell of fresh-baked pizza, cookies, brownies, and candies too. And what about the smell of red roses he created for me and you? Little boy says, yum, that smells so good. He gave me my skin so that I could feel all those great sensations that are warm and real, like when my mom or grandma hugs me and tickles my back, and when my little dog jumps into my lap. There's that soak in the tub after a cold, rainy day, or that squeeze from my dad, grandpa, mom, whoever you want to put in there, after he's been away. Feels good. He gave me my body so that I could be free to experience this world around you and me, like jumping rope and running and climbing big trees or playing freeze tag, maybe looking for bees, also fishing and swimming, just to name a few, and chasing my friends, both old and new. He gave me my mind so that I could dream of lollipop castles and moats of ice cream. I can think and plan and invent with my mind. What a wonderful tool I was so lucky to find. I can imagine and dream. Oh, what a great thrill. I can go where I want by the act of my will. He gave me my heart so that I could feel The many tender feelings that he made so real, like the hurt in my heart when a tiny bird falls from its nest, and I gently pick him up and tenderly give him my best. Or that super good feeling when my aunt hugs me real tight, then looks me in the eye and smiles with delight. He gave me my spirit so that I could know that he's always beside me, every place that I go, to love me, to protect me, to show me the way, to be there in hard times as well as each day. He designed me with special talents, gifts, and abilities, you see, which let me know that he has something special in mind for me. God made me special. The end. So I hope you know how special God made you, and he made you with very, very special talents and abilities. So don't you forget it. Okay, I think I'm going to do the song next, and then we're going to talk about a few letter songs. So this is a song that you all know very, very well. So I'm going to move to the song. It's slightly different than the one that you know. It's head, shoulders, knees, and toes with a little bit of a different twist. So watch carefully and listen carefully.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Touch your elbow, touch your cheek. Touch your tummy, touch your feet. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Touch your ankle, touch your chin. Touch your hips and touch your shin. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Eyes and ears, mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes.
5 little monkeys.
Okay. All right. Hope you had fun with that and got some energy and some of your blood moving and flowing and having fun with that song. And I actually did it right this time. If you remember, I used to get a little mixed up to see if you were paying attention and point to the wrong thing at the wrong time. So, okay. So back to some letter sounds that we didn't get to a whole lot this year. We did talk a little bit about the letter H. I found this little poster in my closet that helps you to remember the SH sound. When you put the S and the H together, you find sharks in the shower. They both start with the letters S and H together that make the sh sound. Remember, you just have to say, like you're telling somebody to be quiet, shh. SH makes the sh sound, like sharks in the shower. Okay, so we're going to talk about another combination sound we haven't touched on yet, which is TH. That's a funny looking thing, isn't it? And that's exactly what it is, a thing. So the TH sound, you might know, somebody in our class had that sound at the beginning of his name, Thien. Thien is Thien's name. This is a thing. Kind of put your tongue between your teeth if you have trouble saying it and say, and blow, TH. Thirsty thing. He's very thirsty. He is a thing and he's thirsty. So that can help you to remember the TH sound. Thirsty thing. Thirsty thing. So we have sharks in the shower and the thirsty thing. And there's one other I'm going to introduce to you, and I'm going to be sending you some pages to practice these sounds and the words that go with them, a little more words that go with them. So the other one I have today is a Everybody knows what that is. Of course, it's a chicken. CH is the ch sound. Now, who in our class has the CH sound? That's right, Chance. Chance starts with CH, chance. This is a chirpy chicken. Chirpy chicken. They both have the ch sound at the beginning. Chirpy chicken. So that's a way you can help to remember the CH sound. Chirpy chicken. I'll try and remember to bring those out again next week. Okay, so the only thing I have today yet is a book. It's a little bit long, but it is a fascinating book introducing how your body works. Now, when we were doing head, shoulders, knees, and toes, we were bending. We were using our muscles. We were using our bones. We were using our breathing. So we were using our lungs. Our heart was beating. All those things were going on while we were doing that exercise. So we're going to not just look on the outside. We know where our heads and our shoulders are, our knees and toes. This is a little bit more of an in-depth look of how God made your body very special and how it works on the inside. It's called Your Body. Not just any body, your amazing body. It is impossible to explain how all these things operate other than that God made an amazing body that helps you to do hundreds and hundreds of actions and thoughts every day. Okay, your amazing body. Your body is like a complicated machine, always working to keep you alive. Computer scans can show the different parts of that make up a person's body. Their brain, lungs, muscles, bones. This is a 9-year-old boy, and this is a woman, an adult woman. So that is a little bit closer up. It's a scan, actual scan of what bodies look like inside. Bony frame. Your skeleton is a frame of bones that works together. A frame of bones that gives your body shape and it covers its soft parts. You were born with like about 300 bones, and many of them join together as you grow. So adults, when they are done growing, they have 206. That's a big word, a number. Can you see that? 206 bones. Femurs are the biggest bones, the upper part of your leg above your knee and to your hip. That is called the femur, and that is the biggest bone in your body. Places where bones meet are called joints. Joints let you bend and twist. Straps called ligaments hold bones together. A slippery liquid helps bones move smoothly. Now, that's not an actual skeleton, but it can show you kind of how things are joined together and how they work. Muscles, mighty muscles. Muscles, I'm sorry, I'm going to get you some more light here. There we go. Muscles are rubbery and stretchy. They are often attached across two bones and help the bones to move. When one muscle tightens, it makes a bone move. Then another muscle tightens and moves the bone back. This picture shows muscles in your arm and hand. These are muscles, and the blue parts inside there is bone. They pull on bones so that you can move your elbow, wrist, or fingers. Let me get more light here again. You have about 60 face muscles, and they let you make lots of expressions. Do you see the faces that they're making? You can move your face into all different positions to show your emotions and expressions. 60 little muscles all over your face. Can you imagine? Breathing. Your body needs a gas called oxygen from the air. You get oxygen by breathing the air through your nose and mouth. Air goes down a tube called the windpipe, and the air fills the two big spongy bags inside you called lungs. Then a muscle moves up and the air is pushed out again. Here's a closer picture, a little more realistic picture of what your lungs look like. Lungs are full of thin air tubes, and as air reaches the ends of the tubes and fills your lungs, the oxygen passes through into your blood. When you exercise, your body needs more oxygen, so you breathe faster. Powerful pump. Your heart is a big, strong muscle that pumps blood around your body. Blood flows in and out of your heart through tubes. The tubes go all over your body. This is your heart. You can see the word heart there pointing to this big muscle here, where all the blood from your whole body goes through there. Blood flows into the heart. It is carrying oxygen that is collected from the lungs. The heart pumps out the blood, and this sends the blood rushing around the body. The blood takes oxygen to every part of the body and then goes back to the heart again. Inside your head, your brain takes up most of the space in your head. It controls everything in your body and lets you think and learn. The wrinkled orange area in this photograph is a person's brain. So that is a real photograph of a brain. Here are a few of the things that your brain controls: feeling hungry, smelling, moving, hearing, learning and remembering. Dreams might be caused by your brain sorting out thoughts while you sleep. Do you ever have thoughts? This girl apparently is dreaming about giraffes. Passing messages. Your brain is connected to every part of your body by tiny threads called nerves. Nerves pass messages to and from the brain. This is what a nerve looks like. It has feathery feelers that touch other nerves to pass the messages along. The body sends messages to the brain about things it senses. The brain sends messages back telling the body what to do. Nerve messages move out at lightning speed, which helps you react quickly to things. Like if you touch something hot, those messages are sent to your brain, and then quickly your brain says, move your hand away. You'll get hurt. Eyes and seeing. This is a photograph that shows the inside of a person's head from on top. It's like somebody had a camera up here and we're looking down on my head, and then they look inside through a special machine. So that's what that looks like. That's what we're seeing here. So eyes collect pictures of things around you. Then nerves send the pictures to the brain. The brain works out what you are seeing. These are the eyes. These are the nerves, the optical nerves that go to the eyes. And this is your brain. Light goes in each eye through an opening called the pupil. The pupil is the black circle at the middle of your eye. And if you look very closely into a camera or a mirror, you can see your little black pupil in the middle of your eye. A thin layer of water keeps eyes clean so that you can see clearly. When you blink, your eyelids wipe water over each eye. Any specks of dirt are washed out. Ears and hearing. Ears go deep inside your head. The part you can see is the flap where the sound goes in. The ear flap collects sound from the air. This is the ear flap. This is like what you see. And this is the flap. And it goes in. And sound goes into your ear and sounds go into your ear and reach a thin piece of skin called the eardrum. Does it look like a drum? Your eardrum starts to wobble, which makes 3 small bones shake. So this vibrates, moves these little bones around. The shaking makes a liquid move deep inside the ear. Hairs in the liquid sway. Nerves in these hairs send messages about the sounds to the brain. So this is the part that you see on your head, but that's not all there is to it. It goes way inside your head to the eardrum, your bones, and the center of your ear. Sound is measured in decibels. The sound of a whisper is about 30 decibels. A plane taking off is 140 decibels. Very, very loud. Munching machine. When you eat, your lips, teeth, and tongue work together to break up food. Teeth are covered in a hard coating called enamel. They have roots that go deep into your gums. You can see the roots that go into your gums to hold your teeth into place. These are the teeth that you see, and then the roots go down. Some of you might remember the little Play-Doh dentist kit that I had brought in, and you could see you build the roots in the Play-Doh and stick them down into the gums of the little toy man. Enamel is the hardest material in your body, and it protects your teeth. Front teeth cut food into small pieces. That's like your teeth. A juice called saliva makes food slippery. Back teeth grind food into a paste, and then the paste slides down your throat. This is like your throat. Where food goes. Food that you have swallowed travels to your stomach. Food is mixed in the stomach until it is a thick mush. Next, it moves into a tube called the small intestine. Special juices are added to break the food up even more. Useful chemicals are taken around the body to give it energy. This is the stomach that stretches to fit in a lot of food. This part right here. These are the small intestines. Your small intestine is coiled up inside your tummy. Waste food is squeezed out of your tummy, out of your body through the small intestine when you use the toilet. You actually have a large intestine that is also connected to this, that excretes the waste when you go to the bathroom. Waterworks. Your body needs to get rid of extra water that builds up in the blood. This job is done by your 2 kidneys. Blood flows into the kidneys. Water and nasty chemicals drain out of each kidney. Then the cleaned blood continues around the body. So the clean blood is separated from the waste of the chemicals and the yucky stuff that your body needs to get rid of. These are the 2 kidneys. Wastewater trickles down tubes and into a bag called the bladder. When your bladder is full, you go to the toilet to empty it. In just 4 minutes, all the blood in your body passes through your kidneys to be clean. 4 minutes. That's not very long, and all your blood is moving that fast all the time. Outer covering. Skin holds your body together and gives you a waterproof covering. It is made up of layers. Top layers of skin get worn away and new layers grow underneath. Hair grows up from the roots deep in the bottom layer of your skin. The bottom layer is fatty and soft. And here's the tough outer layer. 50,000 tiny flakes of skin fall off your body every minute. Each hair has an oily coating to make it soft and shiny. Salty water called sweat is pumped out if you are hot, and as the sweat dries, it cools your skin. When you're hot, you sweat, and that's a very good reason to sweat because that keeps your body cooler because it puts water on your skin. Okay, and that, oops, no, I'm sorry, one more page. Under attack, one very important page. Tiny harmful things called germs are always trying to invade your body. Germs often get inside your body through cuts and scratches. White blood cells in your blood find the germs and zap them with chemicals. A doctor might give you medicine or pills that contain extra chemicals to fight those germs. These are white blood cells. The cell is splitting in two, and that's how new cells are made. This is what white blood cells look like under a powerful microscope. Their long strands help them to cling onto things. If germs in your body are too strong to be killed, they can make you sick. So how do we get rid of germs? I'm sure all the people that take care of you are talking about how you wash your hands for 20 seconds and rub that soap and water into them really good to get those germs off. Because if you have too many germs, they get too strong and they can make your body sick. But eating good food, getting plenty of exercise to help the air in your lungs and your body pump through faster are great ways to keep you healthy and strong. So stay safe, wash those hands, brush those teeth, eat healthy food, and get lots of exercise so I can see you again soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Have an awesome day.